Hey, how's it going everybody? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to some more Mount & Blade 2 Bannerlord. Now you may remember on Tuesday I posted a video about a brand new mod that had just reached over on Nexus Mods and I highly recommended you go check it out. That was the Homestead mod, and basically if you missed that video, it allows you to put down your very own settlement on the campaign map. It works on every mod that I've tested so far. So right now we are playing the Realm of Thrones mod, the Game of Thrones modification, and I kind of just doing this to show you that it does work on mods like this as well. And it's really simple to get going. All you have to do is have a companion in your party. You go ahead and talk to them, pretty much just say that you want to set up your homestead. So again, we can call this the Golden Shire with no capitals because that's how we roll. And then boom, your homestead is now on the campaign map. You can go ahead and visit it and do a whole wealth of new things. When you've got your homestead set up, you can go ahead and you can actually see as well, look at the morale and the gold stored and stuff like that. And this basically just acts as your very own settlement. You can go ahead and give over some guards. So I've got some reachmen here. I can go ahead and give 5 of each, and that's going to go and add to the actual workforce as well that is currently here developing the settlement. You can go ahead and deposit gold as well. The homestead will utilize this gold to go ahead and build up to the next tier and get stronger and stronger. That will allow them to have a better garrison. You're also going to have to go ahead and develop food. So right now as well, you can see in this recent update which we're looking at today, you can see the party is currently exceeding. We've got a bit of a food penalty as well as recent advent. Oh, it does seem like as well, yeah, you can see that the troop party has gone up as well, and we'll get onto that in a second, which is nice. But yeah, you're also going to have to go ahead and develop food over to it, and this is going to all go and affect the settlement in several different ways. So that basically gets you up to date with the mod. If you missed my previous video, there's no real need to go back and watch it because this is the brand new updated version, and you'll see that the homestead will level up and stuff and use its production to actually build stuff and upgrade the settlement, etc. But the main reason we're here today is that the mod has recently been updated with an absolutely insane change that I thought I just had to go ahead and show off in a new video. So you can now walk around your settlement. This wasn't implemented in the previous version, and boom, look at this. I feel like I'm playing like Medieval Dynasty or something. And now with the most recent update, you can now press P or Q. So I think it's Q, yeah, it's P, and then boom, look at this. I can start to develop my own camp on the map. I mean, honestly, just take a look at this. Look how cool this is. I believe you can rotate it. You're supposed to be able to rotate it with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but I guess it's not working at the moment. You will be able to, I think, in new updates. And you can just go ahead and place these down. You are going to need to, boom, just like that. Look at that. It is now down. Look how cool that is. My very own tent down. And I think just the potential, like the main reason I'm doing this is just like the sheer potential. We've been wanting a feature like this forever. This is so cool, being able to put down your own settlement and actually have like you actually be able to build up your own party, have your own little bandit hideout that you develop into the bigger and greater things. It's just so cool. Oh, there you go. Yeah, so I think I was in the wrong build mode. I'm still getting used to this. So yeah, you can rotate things with the appropriate keys as well. So yeah, you're basically just kind of like a map designer with yourself. So you can really set up like your own camp, make sure that it's that it's in the right positions, make sure you rotate it correctly. I'm going to obviously go up a little bit, probably rotate it down just a little bit, like oh no, wrong way, sorry. A bit like that, and then we press Q, sorry, and then it puts it down. And then if we wanted to, we could go ahead and assign another one. So as of right now, there is unfortunately only one building, so you can't really build these immersive stuff quite yet, but you can start to see how the building system does work. If you look in the bottom left hand corner, you can see contain a spawn point for players to the right of the tent every entryway. So again, this actually has an ability as well. So this building right here, whenever we enter our homestead, we're going to spawn right of this tent, and I can only imagine it's going to be a matter of time until the modder does add more stuff in. Obviously these assets are going to take a while to build up, but you can already start to see what you can do right this, and they actually have abilities. So as I said, I think it's only going to be only a matter of time until we actually start to get stuff that affects your homestead in general. If we zoom out, I imagine you're going to be able to hopefully build up like garrison quarters, which will maybe produce soldiers. You can actually build like a lumber yard, and then again, if we we go to walk around our homestead that we've just stuck down. Boom, look at that, my boys are all here. The camp feels alive. This is so cool. And I'm really hoping the modder, as I was just saying, can develop the mod even more, add like a lumber camp, and then the soldiers that you leave in the camp actually, cut down the wood, and then the wood is used to, is actually stored in the granary. Maybe you have to build a granary, and it's oh my god, this is so cool. And I really, again, hope the modder can implement some sort of cost system as well when you actually build. I really hope that you actually have to have the resources for it. So again, if I'm building tent, I should need to have cloth, and I should need to have, wood for the posts and stuff actually in the inventory to actually build these certain things. And then maybe when you get to more complex things later on down the line, you're actually going to need like big stones, like maybe you can build like turrets and castles, and just so on and so on, and continue to develop. And maybe you can actually build your very own stronghold out here in the wilderness. Again, maybe you can build your own little trade post, or maybe you can build something else, like your workshop, and you actually see soldiers smashing away, building up armor, and you can forge legendary weapons with your smiths, assign jobs. Now, I don't know if I'm just shooting for the sky so far, but I don't know. I feel like it's definitely possible, right? Like maybe not the assigned jobs type thing, but having a lumberyard down and then being able to assign workers to the certain buildings that you produce, like here, would be really interesting. Like have a, when you build a workshop in the map, it kind of builds up here, and you assign certain workers that you have for the garrison to then work that, and then as they're working it will just produce you resources into an inventory slot over time that you can come and pick up. And maybe even having like quest lines. Maybe you're like the headman of this village, sends you out to go ahead and get schematics and learn how to build certain buildings. I don't know, I feel like the possibilities are absolutely endless, and this is a small mod, but it just does so much, and this should just be in the game. Like this should just be a default thing inside of Bannerlord, because it is so cool. And modders are once again showing why Mount & Blade 2 Bannerlord is just going to be one of the greatest games of all time when they finally get to complete all of these amazing different designs, because they have the vision. Tailworlds have given them the tools, and yeah, it's just going to be incredible. And yeah, I just had to make another video on this. I know I made a video on this mod already 2 days ago, but look at the progress it's made, like being able to walk around, place down buildings, and you can just already start to see all the potential that this mod does have to offer. Yeah, and I'm just really excited. I'm really excited, as you can tell. Like just being able to like put stuff down, and being able to like place down buildings and stuff. Oh, it's just gonna be so cool. And if you can like again retaliate that onto the grand campaign map and kind of combine them to where you actually need resources from a campaign map, and you need to bring soldiers and people with certain expertise to your homestead to improve it. That's what it's all about. That's what grand strategy is all about. Same with Total War, same with Bannerlord, same with Warband. When you have these features and you can connect them to the grand campaign, to the campaign map, that's what's just so important. I feel like being able to connect, and when you have features that connect the two, the battles, the scenes, and the campaign map all together in some like kind of ebb and flow feel, it's just the best in grand. And it's sad to say that is something that Bannerlord is currently lacking. There are so many beautiful settlements out there. There's so many beautiful villages, but you just have no reason to go to them. You have no reason to actually go into the cities and explore them, or go into villages and see how the different buildings are. And maybe this modder can do something exceptional and change Bannerlord forever.